Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sims 4 speed building video. As you can see from the title of the video, we are going to be making another 100 baby home. I know that I made one not that long ago in Brindleton Bay, but this time we are building in Newcrest. And I wanted to build a Newcrest because, well, I mean, it's quite, it's empty. And really, I want to make a whole, like, village, town, neighborhood. I wanted to make a whole neighborhood of my own and fill it with a bunch of builds. So, I love doing the 100 baby challenge, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's not. I watch people do it on Twitch, and other YouTubers do it. So, I thought, let's do another 100 baby house. Also, I'm not quite sure if I want my 100 baby family, the Gibbs, to actually move into the old house that I built anymore. Not quite sure if I'm feeling that house anymore. So, I've made myself another option of where we can move. But yeah, so as you can see, I've started building the shell of the house. And I wanted it to look like what I imagine, at least, is like a suburban American home. Not quite sure if this really is what a suburban American home is, or whether it's just what I see and what I think from the few photos I've seen off of Pinterest. Whether I'm now stereotyping all of suburban America, but it's that kind of vibe that I'm going for. So lots of interesting bits of roofing, juts here and there, because although a normal house would be relatively square and boxy, there's just no fun in The Sims and they look really dull. So we're making it slightly different. So we've got these nice little kind of juts out of the side of the house, and of course a nice little path, a nice little patio section all the way around the house. With a nice big patio section at the back that we're going to make good use of. And yeah, also you've probably noticed that I used terrain manipulation on this lot. I didn't show you that because it took me quite a while. I'm still getting used to how terrain actually works. So I've kind of not shown you that bit, but I do a little bit of more terrain manipulation around the back of the house later on, which you will have a see of. So I'm on to the windows and the doors and things, at least the exterior windows and doors and things. Wait, exterior doors? Yes, exterior doors. There are no interior windows, so just the windows. So as you can see, I'm going with the more kind of classic windows. They're definitely not modern at all. I really like the shutter windows around the front and that little bay window as well. I love it. I love a bay window. And that's part of the reason that I've used that octagonal, extra room. Not only was the image I was looking at on Pinterest when I was building this, that had a kind of octagonal section. But also, it is perfect for putting, the bay window seats in, and I love them, and I swear, if I can help it, when I buy a house in the future, I mean, that's probably going to be distant future, guys, but still, when I buy a house, I am 100% aiming for a bay window. Because I just love them. I love them. Anyway, so windows are all in, the front and back doors are in, and we're just kind of messing with the roof textures and trims. I can never really quite know what roof texture or colour I'm going for until, I try a whole bunch out. And then when you've got that out, that's when you think you know what the house is going to look like. So for me, I thought that the front of the house looked a bit odd, which is why I cut out a section of the top floor so that I could have a different roof line, and I just think it makes the house look nicer, cooler, better. Yeah, I liked it. It's cute. I like it. And then in terms of wall coverings, I've gone for a two-tone, two-texture look effects, however you want to say it. So we've got the whitey blue siding around parts of the house, and then this kind of grey, different tones of grey brick from the Vampires pack. I love these bricks because they just look so realistic and so good, and I am a fan, that's for sure. Yeah, so that's most of the exterior of the house actually sorted. The next thing to make a house look good and look realistic is for it not to be on an empty plot of land. You gotta put some plants in and some rocks and some terrain paint and that kind of thing. So with the kind of dip at the front of the house of the terrain, I thought that's a perfect place to put a bunch of the plants and whatnot. And if you're ever stuck for like what plants to put on your lot to make it look like it blends in more, always look at what's around you in nature. So what's in the bits of the world that, you know, isn't your lot. Oh, there we go. There's the terrain manipulation going. So I had some nice flat bits on my undulations. So yeah, if you're ever stuck, just look at what else is in the world, like which trees of the Sims team put out, what plants, that kind of thing, and you can never go wrong then. But also, like, if you want to put a certain plant in, just do it. You know, do what you want. It's The Sims. Oh, so we are around the front, almost done. I've put the nice monkey bars there, and you've also probably noticed, as I was talking, that there is a pond out the front. I didn't show you guys how I built that, because I take forever doing them, because I want to cover the edges in rocks. If you have a look at it, if you download it off the gallery, then you will see so many rocks, and all the different rock colours and everything. And yeah, I go a bit crazy with the rocks, and I wasn't sure you guys wanted to sit for like 5 minutes and look at all the rocks. So anyway, we're in the house. We've divided everything up. Upstairs there are bedrooms, downstairs there's also bedrooms and living space and that kind of thing. And at the moment we are finishing the toddler room, or at least we are painting the toddler room. So in my 100 babies, the aim is to kind of have the toddlers self-contained. You know, everything other than giving them food, which you can either drag straight from the fridge or get like a parent to come and give them, or a sibling. Like, the toddlers don't need to leave. They can sleep, poop, have fun, get up the skills, everything in that one space. Which is why there was, you know, the two sections, the sleepy section and then the daytime section, which you can tell by the wallpaper I used. But yeah, and up here there are a bunch of rooms. 3 of them are going to be bedrooms and 2 of them are going to be communal rooms. And yeah, we will get to those in just a few moments. So I moved on to the kitchen next, and you guys might notice a theme between this kitchen and the other kitchens I built, because half the time I use these cabinets, which are from Parenthood, or I use the ones from Salvadorado. Okay, that was the world. I use them from Jungle Adventure. That's the pack. Which is the pack that these kitchen appliances, there we go, which the kitchen appliances were from. So yeah, I love the 2 kitchen sets that came with Parenthood and Jungle Adventure. They are the best kitchen sets in my opinion, and if you've noticed that I use the same things a lot, that's why. But yeah, so as I'm going through, you might notice that I keep putting different items in different places, like in the hallway. It's because there are so many things in like the decorations category that I know that I'll like forget them, or lose them later on. So I do occasionally when I'm building, I'll like see something and go, oh, I really want that, and I'll go put it in another room, roughly where it's supposed to go. And then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's really good. So, as you can see, I'm just cluttering up the kitchen. Don't like when the counters are like really empty or anything. And, you know, it just makes it look more real. I'm a rather cluttery person in real life. You know, I like things to be clean, but I don't like everything to be like empty. Also, I don't like things too cluttered. It's like a balancing act you have to do. So that's why like modern builds and like minimalistic builds and stuff is not my forte. I can't do it. It's very hard. It takes me a long time to get those ones right. So yeah, I like to clutter things up, and you might be able to see that I keep using a I keep putting things on the counters. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. I keep putting items on the counters, moving the counters, and then I keep pressing Alt and moving the items exactly to the position I want them. Now, you have to have move objects on for this, so I'll put it in the description of the house on the gallery, but yeah, you have to have move objects on for this, otherwise some of the items will like disappear or maybe clip somewhere else, I'm not sure. But yeah, so with having move objects on, you can put things exactly where you want them, and it helps you get that like cluttered, homey look without like filling every single slot on a table. And without them looking too odd, because when you do just put them in the slots, you can have things just look very strange. But yeah, as you see, I do this a lot, put things on objects and then move them. I think it's the easiest way to do it. You can also do this by like filling all the available slots and then lifting something up with the 9 key, but that just takes a bit more time. Okay, I feel like I blabbed a lot about moving objects then, and I talked right over us putting the dining room table in, which is in the kitchen area, and now we have started on the living room, which is also in the same space. So I wanted downstairs to be really open, you know, the communal bits, because everything else is very sectioned and structured. You know, toddler zone, upstairs is kids and teens, and then there's like a mum zone for the matriarch of your 100 baby challenge. So I thought the downstairs being open would be quite good. So, you know, just a little seating area with a TV. We've also given the matriarch a little office kind of space, and I wanted it to still be like in the communal living space, because I just didn't want to have like another extra room. I wanted this all to be quite open, just because I think that looks quite nice. And, you know, it's a very family feel to it. So the idea is that that's going to be the desk that, like, your matriarch would, like, write a book or social media or whatever else Sims do at the computers. I don't know. I play The Sims a lot. I don't know. There's lots of options. And then over here would be where, like, any kids, like, did, ideally, homework on one of the desks, because it's not going to have a computer on it. And the other desk with a computer on it is where they're going to, you know, where your kids would play games or anything to get their fun up, if they weren't doing any of the other fun activities that are out and about in the house. So yeah, I did this. I moved objects around a lot. Like, watching this back, like, I realised quite how much I did this. It was a lot, guys. Also, I had, like, I swear, like 5 hours of footage, something ridiculous like this. It took me a long time to build this house, but I'm very glad with how it came out. So yeah, the rest of this space, I didn't just want to leave it empty. And I thought, what's a really good thing to have in a house like this, and to make the challenge a little bit more difficult, you know, and more realistic? Laundry. I love the laundry day stuff pack. Love it. I love having laundry in the game. I think it's really cute and makes it more real, and I love the Sims for that. So we're gonna give them, you know, be nice, give them 2 washing machines and 2 dryers, and the assorted clutter that goes with. And then each bathroom will have a laundry basket in it, except for this small one behind the laundry, just because there's not really any space. And your Sims shouldn't really be getting changed in that small bathroom, I don't think, so it doesn't really make any sense. But they're, you know, in the other ones, so that's good. And then the other most popular way, I think, of making money for the 100 baby challenge is by painting. So I put that nice little art easel there with a few little canvases and stuff, so it looks, you know, nice and whatnot. And then I remembered to put in a whole bunch of curtains, because half the time I forget curtains, or like I will forget curtains in certain rooms. So I'm hoping, now that I've said this, that I have actually remembered to put curtains on all the windows. I'm not sure I have. You'll find out with me. Who knows? So yeah, this is just a really small bathroom at the bottom. And then I went on a bit of a bathroom kick. So I went straight into the toddler's bathroom. So as they're toddlers, they don't need a shower. They just need a bath. So we've got them a little bath. And I also thought, you know, we'll have some little cute artwork that the toddlers can look at while they're in the bathroom. Again, there we go. Hamper. Lovely. Toilet, sink. Those are just kind of there for like if a parent or a teenage sibling is looking after them and needs like to go to the loo. And then obviously 3 little toddler potties, so you can get that potty skill up. And then this is the little sleepy bear section. So we get 4 little toddler beds in this section. And then some nice little cloud night lights. I think those cloud lights are so cute, and they fit so well into like the little toddler zone. It's so cute. So yeah, I've also put like a couple of decorative items in that section as well. And then we move on to this section, which is their like activity, like awake time zone. So we've got a couple of bookshelves, a Blarfy, a big bear that they can talk to and hug and hit if they're angry or whatever, a chest of drawers, a dollhouse, a whole bunch of tablets, because these you can up like what, 4 out of the 5? That's right. 4 out of the 5 skills with those, so those are so useful. And some stacking blocks as well, because again you can up 2 of the skills with those, so plenty of stuff. And then some little chairs, you know, if they want to sit down, or you know, you drag some food in, they can sit in a chair, that kind of thing. And then that's it for the toddler zones. That's done. Like, whoa, all sorted. So this is the like mother's section, the matriarch. So she's got a nice little ensuite bathroom, you know, because you know, if you've had a gentleman over trying to get pregnant, you need like your own private bathroom to see, you know, if you're pregnant or not. Also, it's quite close to the bed, so if you're not, you can try again pretty quick. So yeah, nice double bed. We also put in 3 bassinets, because I think 3 is the max you can have is triplets. I don't think you can have quadruplets. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, guys, because that'll be news to me. I've yet to get triplets in my 100 baby challenge. I'm really hopeful though. So there we go. And then obviously, you know, we want a dresser and a mirror and some curtains, so that, you know, she can have some privacy. And then just a few other like decorative items, so like a plant, a candle. I also do get some flirty art of the gallery. I don't think I show that. But if you like type in whatever kind of art you want on the gallery, someone will have uploaded a room with it in, and you can just get any of it off of that, and it doesn't class as custom content, so you know, it'll come straight in your game and all is good. If you don't want it in there, then you don't have to, but it's just like a painting that someone Sims made, and it has like the flirty aspect, so a little bit easier to have babies. Anyway, I've chatted over decorating the hall, but you know, just a bit of storage, a bench so you can put your shoes on, a little, what is it, side table to like chuck your keys on, or the posts, and then of course a mirror so that you can check yourself before you leave, a little rug at the end of the stairs, and of course some more lighting. I really like using the disc lights scaled down underneath like a nice hanging light, and that gives you like the aesthetic plus actually being able to light up a room really well. So upstairs in this room, I was initially going to make it a bedroom, but I then decided that 3 bedrooms upstairs is more than enough, because I can have 2 bedrooms with 2 beds and 1 bedroom with 3 beds, and that's all with the Sims. That's like the max number of teenagers / children you can have in the house with the mum, so that's fine. And instead, I decided that this room, instead of being a bedroom, was going to be a home gym. So you know, I've put a treadmill, weights, and punching bag in there. That's all you need. Oh, plus a stereo that I put in there as well. So for some more fun, the bathrooms are kitted out really plainly, like identical items, just because it makes it easier. So shower, sink, toilet, mirror, laundry basket, and a little mat for when you come out of the shower. Oh, and even some little toothbrush holders. I think they're really cute. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, and of course the couple of decorative items that you can't like miss, you know, towel rack and toilet paper, just those bits and bobs. And I think this room even has a plant. Oh yeah, there we go, some nice daisies. Nah, lovely. Okay, so this I think is potentially my favorite like teenager's bedroom, because it has the lovely bay window. It's got like a nice little table there. It's got all the lovely lights. And yeah, this is one of the 2 bedrooms. Nice wardrobe, mirror, bit of art, and it's also going to have some violins in it. It's going to have both a child's violin and a normal violin. Now, upstairs, I wanted to make sure that obviously the bedrooms were cute and nice and functional, but also that they had a bit of skill building in it. I think everything but the... Oh no, I can... Yeah, no, we can fudge a skill building item in the last bedroom, I'm sure. But yeah, so a little bit of decoration, and that should be about it for this room, I think. Oh, I put a bookcase in there as well, so you can kind of get any skill as long as you have the books in this room, which is pretty cool, I must say. And the last violin, and I think that's it for this bedroom. So, next room, not a bedroom, this is the last communal room. I've made this into like a little kids zone, like, you know, we had the toddler fun zone, it's kind of the kids fun zone. So we've got the science table, got activity tables. I think I'm going to have to get rid of one of them in a minute because I shorten the room, because I need more room for the last bedroom. But anyway, that's just like a little kids zone for them to build up some skills, that kind of thing. I think maybe like the one skill that we can't really get up is like logic, because I don't have a chess table. But I mean, you can get a book if you really want logic. You can get a book, it's fine. Or you guys can put a chess table in it if you download it off the gallery, you know. The link will be in the description down below, don't forget. But yeah, okay, so this is definitely like a more boy-themed room. Not that, you know, the children in this room have to be boys. It's just kind of a bit more blue and a bit more like stereotypically male, I suppose. But we've got a guitar and we have a little keyboard in here, which I think is quite cute. We've got one of the walk-in wardrobes, not walk-in wardrobes, built-in wardrobes, and we've got some nice big mirrors as well, which just make the room look a bit bigger, which is quite nice. And then I think we're just doing a last bit of wall art, and then that's it. So this is the last bedroom, and as you can see, it's too small for 3 beds, so there we go. I shorten the room, get rid of one of the activity tables, and I can still keep the scout board in there. So 3 beds, we just about fit them in there, and then there's not actually a lot of room for anything else. So obviously they get a dresser and a mirror, and this is my fudging skill building item, because you can get the charisma skill from a mirror. You can also get the acting skill if you practice acting. So I'm gonna say that like this room has a skill building item. It also is just kind of cute and functional. Having this as having 3 beds in it, I thought at the start was going to be really difficult, but I think it kind of works quite nicely. They're tucked into the sides. It's going to have a carpet in the middle, so if the kids wanted to sit down, like have a chat in the middle of the room, they could do. You know, I think this is an alright room, but I think the one with the bay window has to be my favourite. So, outside, we have put like a nice good jacuzzi in, because, you know, gotta have them woohoo spots. We have walk-in wardrobes, not walk-in, built-in wardrobes. We have beds, and we now have a jacuzzi. So 3 different ways to woohoo. Oh yes. We've also got a barbecue with a bin as well. Very important. A nice little patio at the back. Some cute wind chimes. I always forget they're an item. I always forget, and then I find them. I'm like, oh, that's a thing. Let's use those. But I love them. They're cool. I've put the basketball court up the top, and of course we have to have a pool. What, like, good backyard space would it be if there wasn't a pool? Like, come on. Yep, lovely pool. Gotta put them lights in. I think we're also about to... What were we about to put in? I don't remember. Oh, some more planter boxes. Again, gotta have those planter boxes, especially if you can get yourself some money trees with those aspiration points. That will help pay for this house, because it's a bit of a grand house. I think it comes to about roughly 160,000 simoleons, so it's not cheap. But, you know, a little bit of train paint and some more plants, and I think that's it. We're about to go into the screenshots. There we go, guys. Here's the exterior of the house, the interior, and it's going to keep going through all the lovely rooms. Oh, I think they're just so cute, aren't they? Well, I mean, I'm a little bit biased, but yeah. So, as I said, this house is available for download on the gallery. There is a link in the description down below, or you can go and search for my user ID on the gallery, which is Sheep Games. Yeah. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter as well to keep track with what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!